Welcome to KB World Arena on a beautiful January night as the UW Stevens Point men's hockey team hosts UW Stout in a conference matchup. Hello everyone, I am Brody Kupsky and alongside me is Frankie Bright. Frankie, how are we doing tonight?
Brody, I am so excited for this matchup. First game back for me since the winter break. I can't wait to watch these Pointers take on UW Stout.
Definitely not the first game back for the Pointers. They had a game on Tuesday, which unfortunately they lost 4-3 in overtime at St. Norbert, but Pointers looking here into a conference matchup that is pretty huge since we're pretty much at the end of the season, and you know, conference games really ramp up now. So Pointers looking to hopefully win this game here, win tomorrow's game, and look set to win conference hopefully.
Yeah, we got a two-game series here against Stout, both at KB Wild Arena tonight and tomorrow night, Saturday. But boy, I am just excited to get this one out of the way. I know this is very important to the Kupsky family, Brody. Your brother Reese attends UW Stout. Unfortunately not here tonight, but a little bit of a family feud, am I right?
Yeah, it pretty much is, Frankie, as Nico Chmielewski and Peyton Hart face off at center ice. And we're underway. Face off won by, looks like the Blue Devils. Kobe Keller sends it back to Matt Zucker, over to Gunnar Moore. Owen Dean takes a spill on the ice and pass up to Keller, just miss. Pointers recovered. Hummerstone over to Evan Junker. That's taken away. Brandon Conant tries to send it into their zone, but unfortunately taken by the Pointers. Cody Moline races up the ice, taken away by the Blue Devils. Fight amongst the boards. Around the corner to Matt Stuckert behind the net. Gunnar Moore has it, but Pointers recover. Harrison Stewart over to McHennigan. Hennigan over to Dawson Shrino. Makes a man miss. Takes a shot off the pad of Dawson Green. Now, Shrino passes it over to Anderson. Anderson races around. Sets it up for McHennigan. Hennigan. Pass over to Owen Dean. Owen Dean to Anderson. Hennigan, two. Looks like Harrison Stewart takes a shot, but nowhere going. McHennigan now has the puck. Hennigan, tries to get a pass to Fletcher Anderson, just a little wide. Dawson Shrino shot, and it's a little high. He takes a spill, but recovered by the Pointer. Stays in play. Fletcher Anderson behind the net. Anderson sizing up his shot, tries to get a shot, but Shrino gets in the way. And the Blue Devils,
Holy guacamole, Brody, are you all right? That puck came across my face and nearly hit my friend Brody in the shoulder.
Oh, back of the head, we're good. We're great.
All right.
I've had a couple pucks come up here a couple times, but that's the first time it's hit me.
I think we caught that on camera, Brody.
That's a first for me.
Almost a shiner, but as you can see, a lot of pressure here from the Pointers early, and they look to win the face-off here.
Witherspoon misses face-off, but bad pass by the Blue Devils, but out of the zone for the Pointers. Pointers get on sides now. Witherspoon back to Gonrowski. Shot almost in the goal. Couple missed opportunities there. Connor Witherspoon tries to poke it in. Blue Devils racing up the ice right now. They got 3-on-3. It looks like a 3-on-4 now. Behind the net. Pointers take it away. Dawson Shrino. No, Sean Bunting races up the ice right now. Passes up to, looks like Noah Finstrom, but taken away by a Blue Devil, but Pointers send for a change. Now the Blue Devils setting up an offense here. Noe Perez passes up to Matt Dahlside. Dahlside passes up to Kobe Keller. No, excuse me. That is Caleb Siri. Pointers now have it. Race up the ice. Looks like Quinn Hill. Quinn Hill passes it over. Could have a pass to Evan Junker right there. Just a little bouncing puck. And the Blue Devils recover, but back to the Pointers. Brett Humberstone tries to keep it in their own zone. Sends it into the zone for a change. Now the Blue Devils racing up the ice. Jake McApline races up the ice, but Pointers take it away. Nico Chmielewski tries to get a stick on it, but just taken away by a Blue Devil. Just a whiff there. Now, racing up the ice. Indeed. Right in the mask of Dawson Green. But it looks like Blue Devils recover, and Proctor a little dangerous out of his zone. He had a Blue Devil racing after him. Pointers keep it though. Looks like now Adam Racigal finally getting some playing time is in. Sends it up to the ice 2. Looks like Harrison Stewart passes over to Dean. Off the pad of Dawson Green. Pulias recovers. 2, Owen Dean. Dean racing around, trying to fight pass. Ooh, could have had a pass right there to Fletcher Anderson, but just under his legs. Anderson sends it over to Gonrowski. Gonrowski shoved out of the corner. Anderson recovers and he's shoved into the boards by Peyton Hart. Gonrowski over to Pulias, but sends it out of the zone. Nicholas Romatario recovers and sends it back, trying to get in point of zone right here. Dawson Chirino, he had it, lost it. Back to Pulias, who sends it in the zone to Fletcher Anderson. Around the ice. Now, Blue Devils race up the ice to try to eliminate the icing, but there is no icing called, and looks like Romatario takes a spill. Could have almost been tripped up there, but recovers. Ooh, whips on that. Ooh, very dangerous shot right there by a Blue Devil. Proctor takes it away. Now racing up the ice. Ooh, that touched a corner on the bench, so that'll stay in the Blue Devil zone. What a wild few minutes here. 15-19 left in this first period. And what are you saying so far, Frankie?
A lot of fast-paced action, Brody. A lot of back and forth, possession changing hands like lightning. Couple nice saves from Green in favor of the Blue Devils, and Proctor a nice one there before we had that stoppage. Here we go with the face-off.
Corners looks like Nico Chmielewski in for the face-off. Won by the Pointers. Pointers racing up the ice. Sean Bunting fighting along the boards with the Blue Devil. Ooh, off the stick of Fincham. No icing called. Green out of his zone. Ooh, could have been very dangerous there. Looked like Connor Witherspoon got a stick on it. He races around, tries to find the middle, but shot deflected from Sean Bunting. And now out of the Pointer zone. Now they got to recover. Evan Junker. Ooh, tries to send it in the zone, and looks like that's not an icing from the Blue Devils. Could have been very dangerous there, had guy going deep. Now racing up the ice, Noah Fincham passes over to Brett Humberstone, off his skate. Wraps it around the boards to Sean Bunting. Bunting keeps it in the zone, passes Fincham. Fincham makes a man miss. Ooh, kept in the zone by the Pointers. Takes a shot from Sean Bunting, but off the body of a Blue Devil. Pointers look for a change. Ooh, Blue Devils racing up the ice now. Matt Dahlside has the puck. Dahlside looks up the ice for Evan Vandenheuvel, but nothing going there. Kept in the zone by the Blue Devils. Shot by the Blue Devils, just a little wide. David Hill recovers now. Hill racing up the ice, looks for Quinn Hill, but could not get a pass. Ooh. Now, Blue Devils racing up the ice. Look for a middle, but nothing going there. Pointers recover. Now shot up the ice. Cody Moline all by himself, but misplayed the puck. Looks for the middle. Nobody there. David Hill gets it now. Hill over to Chmielewski. Chmielewski loses the puck there. Gets it poked away. Chmielewski looks for Moline. Nothing going there. Just a little wide on the pass. Now racing up the ice, the Blue Devils. Recovered by Mick Hennigan. Hennigan over to Cody Moline. Moline back to Chmielewski. Shot deflected. Moline tries to recover right here, but raced up the ice. Off the stick of Gonrowski, it looks like now Romatario back deep in their zone to recover it and try to set something up here. Romatario up to, looks like Chmielewski. Chmielewski dumps it in the zone to get a change. Now Matt Stuckert, Alex Stuckert, excuse me, tries to pass it up to a teammate, could not find anybody. Gonrowski recovers in their zone. Passes over to, I believe that's Brett Humberstone. Humberstone up to, looks like Fletcher Anderson, but that'll be an icing.
You're seeing a fantastic back line out of the Pointers here tonight, Brody. It seems like every time this Stout team is making a push, the defensive line is poised, they're getting the stop, and they're not seeing a lot of shots on goal. Proctor obviously has to be attentive, but not dealing with a lot of pressure thus far, whereas Dawson Green has been taking shots so far in this quarter.
And that's what you need. You need your back line to get back and defend. Looks like face-off won by the Pointers. You got to get back and defend so that you can take away that opportunity for Stout to score on you. Dawson Chirino now has the puck, racing up the ice. Ooh, tries to find a man, but that's pretty much going to be icing. Just missed the pass. And you got to get back in order to defend. You got to, get those matchups. You got to be ready for anything. And like I was going to say before the game, Stout plays very physical. They're not a pushover team, despite what their record shows. They can get up the ice quick and score shorthanded. So
yeah, you never know what's going to happen either, Brody, in a conference matchup. These two teams are out for blood, and you can see with this fast action so far what it means to both teams.
No doubt about that. Points race up the ice. Ooh, could have been a pass in the middle to Pulias, but nothing going there. Now racing up the ice. Ooh, tipped off the stick of Anderson. Anderson tries to recover it, but Stout keeps it in their zone. And looks like Nicholas Pigeon takes a shot, but just missed wide off the pad of Proctor. Looks like off the stick of maybe a Blue Devil, no icing called. Pointers get a change. Pass up the ice to Matt Dahlside, who
Nice.
passes it right back to Finstrom, but poked away. Racing up the ice now. Colin Diakawa tries to get a stick on it, try to take a shot, but taken away by a pointer. McKennigan recovers over to, looks like Harrison Stewart. Harrison Stewart racing up the ice, passes it over to, looks like Connor Witherspoon. Witherspoon tries to take it himself, but nothing going. Wrapped around to Finstrom. Finstrom tries to look for Sean Bunting in the middle, but off the stick of a Blue Devil. Hennigan takes a shot, but way wide. Harrison Stewart races after it, tries to keep it in the zone. Pointers keep it in the zone. Try to look for a change, and it looks like they might get a change. Stout tries to race up the ice right here. Vandenheuvel over to, that looked like number 26, Caleb Siri. But recovered by the Pointers. Sean Bunting tries to toss it up the ice. Deflected down by Noe Perez. And you just can't do that.
That was a bit of a cheeky move from Sean Bunting.
Yeah, I mean, looked up the ice for, I believe that was maybe, I want to say Pulias, but could be wrong about that. Probably David Hill. But for these Pointers, on the season, they're currently 14-4-1. They're 8-1 in WIAC play. They're first in overall in the WIAC. And for the Stout team, despite what the record shows being 7-10-2, they're 5-4 in WIAC play and third in the WIAC. So they're looking to capitalize on the mistakes of the Pointers as we get a little toss up there. Isaac Moberg and Peyton Hill, won by the Blue Devils. Up the ice and to Keller, but out of the zone. Pointers got to get onside. Off the stick of a Blue Devil, bouncing back behind Green. Pointers, David Hill tries to poke it away out of the corner, along with Quentin Hill. Ooh, Noe Perez just took a shot from Isaac Moberg, but Blue Devils race up the ice. Kobe Keller tries to look for a pass. Nothing going there. Pointers now have it. Nick Onrowski tries to race up the ice by himself. Gets it onside, but tipped away. Perez up to Connet. Connet keeps it in their defensive zone. Tries to set something up. Perez up off the stick of Chemilevsky. Evan Junker recovers behind their own net. Junker racing up the ice now. Looking to do all of it by himself. Kind of whiffs on the pass over to Moline. Races around to Chemilevsky. Chemilevsky, ooh, takes it, gets taken away, and no call there. I mean, Chemilevsky had a Blue Devil stick. No holding call, but ooh, off the body of Chemilevsky. Looks to race up the ice. Trying to look for a pass right here. Dumps it around Cody Moline. Behind the net, back to, looks like Harrison Stewart. Harrison Stewart over to Brett Humberstone. Humberstone to Pulias. Dean. Back to Harrison Stewart. Stewart from deep. Nothing going there. Anderson recovers. Gets it poked away, but still recovers. Ooh.
Some slick ice out
on the ice. Ooh. That was a very dangerous shot right there. Just off the glove of Green. Just bounced behind the net. Pointers still have the puck in their zone. Now Anderson tries to find Chirino, but off the back boards. Race to go, tries to get it, but nothing going there. Now the Pointers have to recover. Shot from Blue Devil off the pads of
Nice stick.
Proctor. Anderson over to, looks like Racigal. Chirino. Tries to get a little fancy with it. He's usually good for that. Ooh, tries to make a move, but just poked away. But stays in the Pointer zone here. Chirino makes a move. Ooh, just loses the footing. Still recovered by the Pointers. Connor Witherspoon over to, looks like Noah Finstrom, but off his stick to Lucas Romatario. Finstrom makes a man miss. Oh, tries to pass it to Witherspoon. Took a shot from Gonrowski, but off the body. I believe of a Pointer or a Blue Devil.
Great attempt there from Gonrowski.
That was a tough shot. Gonrowski keeps it in the zone, but recovered by Stout. Wrapped around to Vandenheuvel. Vandenheuvel tries to get a stick on it. Romatario's right there. Gonrowski passes it up to Finstrom. He keeps it in the zone. But recovered by Stout. Stout trying to look up the ice now. They got McGaplin, but nothing going there. Humberstone over to Witherspoon, but off the skate of an official. And it looks like Green is just going to cover it up. And now we have immediate timeout with 7:06 left in this first period. Frankie, what do the Pointers got to do to possibly score a goal right here? I mean, they've gotten shots off.
I feel like I've hardly talked to you so far. We've hardly had any stops. But finally we get immediate timeout. And to that point, like you were just saying, the pressure from the Pointers has been immaculate. I mean, they're all over Stout here, all over Dawson Green. And they got to capitalize on the little mistakes that Stout is making. Dawson Green has had a few saves go off his glove, not being able to secure those things, try to get those deflections, make a play out of a broken play from Stout.
No doubt about that, Frankie. I got to agree. They got to just capitalize on Dawson Green making mistakes and not seeing where the puck is. I mean, a couple passes here and there. Could have been a couple goals.
I'm right there with you. They've had a lot of good passes go awry that have not found their mark. And at times, it feels like the passes are just a little too pretty. Try to get back to basics here after the immediate timeout and put one away.
No doubt about that. And really, a big thing, too, they're taking shots. It's just off the bodies of either their own players or off the body of a Stout player. And, you know, sometimes it's just not happening for you, but that's just hockey.
You've got that right. As long as they keep this pressure up, I'm sure we'll see a Pointer goal in no time.
Looks like Isaac Moberg in to face off against Caleb Seary. Moberg. Looks like it's won by the Pointers. Shot from David Hill. Kind of deflected off. Could have been a goal there. It's kept in the zone by the Pointers. Quentin Hill fights for it, but racing up the ice now. Ooh, they might have a 3. Ooh, could have been a 4. Looks like 4 on 5, but shot wide. Covered by, ooh, good save by Proctor. A shot from Boyd Stahlbaum, just recovered by Proctor. And that was a very, very dangerous shot. Could have been a goal for Stout.
That's just textbook goaltending from Alex Proctor. Had a man going around the back, watched it both sides. You saw that head moving side to side in his goal, and eventually collects that puck. Great play for Proctor.
And that's what you expect out of the sophomore goalie. I mean, he's been making pretty good plays all season. Now it looks like Andrew Pulias, or I believe actually Isaac Moberg and Peyton Hart with the face-off and shot back into Stout zone. Green tries to recover it off the stick of a Blue Devil. They clear it. Racigal shoves it up the ice. It looks like to Moberg, but nothing going there. Up the ice. Now Hennigan passes it around to Racigal. Racigal tries to pass it up to a Pointer. Nothing going there off the leg of a Pointer. But up the ice now. Stout, Perez passes around, trying to find number 9. Looks like Dylan Reyes. Nothing going there. He takes a shot to the boards. Pointers looking to race up the ice here, trying to get a change here. Owen Dean shoves it into the zone. No icing called. Owen Dean looking to lay a hit, but nothing going there. Stays in the Pointer zone here. Cody Moline. Moline tries to find the middle. Ooh, very dangerous shot right there, and they're
Oh.
a little extracurricular activity, and we got ourselves a little bit of an old-fashioned brawl going on here.
That's Nicholas Pigeon getting in the face of Cody Moline, hitting him in the back, grabbing his head from behind.
And really, Moline was just trying to go after the puck. He didn't
It
realize.
was a loose puck.
Yeah, he didn't realize Green was kind of on it, and the puck kind of fell out of Green's mitts there.
Yeah, it was a great play from Cody Moline, sticking with it.
Yeah, no doubt about that, but maybe we're not getting a penalty out of that, so.
That really surprises me.
Yeah, I mean,
the way he was grabbing his head from behind.
That could have been a lot worse. Chmielewski in. Face off, won by the Blue Devils. But kept in the point zone. Racing up the ice now. Vanden Heuvel tries to find, looks like Dahl side, but nothing going there. Still in the zone of the Blue Devils. Kind of fighting in the corner. Nobody going here, but it looks like Pointers recovered. Tries to pass it up the ice. Ooh. Looks like Momentario tries to race up the ice. Passes in the zone. Could have been a shot technically, but covered by Stout. Now, Pointers try to keep it in the zone. Chirino, tries to pass it up and nothing going there. Offside Chirino. I mean, he's just trying to race out and not much he could do there.
And you saw a look of respect from Chirino and Vanden Heuvel after they kind of butt heads there before we had that stop. Said, hey man, yeah, I'm here and I'm gonna be here all night.
Yeah, that's just how it goes. Polias against Siri, won by the Blue Devils, but kept in the zone for the Pointers, but racing up the ice now. That actually, Humberstone wraps it around the net. Green dumps it off to Perez. Perez, kind of a bad pass by Sanborn. Staubum, offside. I mean, just the puck just went out, and they didn't realize it, and that's the result you get.
Looks like a couple times Peters may have on the far boards hit that puck. I thought it should have been an icy call before, but that was a few plays ago. We're not going to talk about it.
That's a while ago. Polias and Siri, kind of a toss-up there, but won by the Pointers. Pass up the ice to Chirino. Poked away by Sanborn. Wrapped around Proctor. Proctor to Evan Junker. Junker passes it over to, I believe that's Fletcher Anderson. Oh no, Owen Dean. Actually, Brett Humberstone. Excuse me, he's racing up the ice. He's got a 4-on-2, 4-on-3 now. Could have been very dangerous. Humberstone recovers though. Pass it over to Polias. Polias over back to Humberstone. Humberstone, tries to find Polias in slot, but nothing going. Chirino off the body of a Blue Devil. Could have had to pass to Humberstone, just a little wide. Stewart keeps it in the zone for the Pointers. Pass it over to Polias. Polias tries to make a move. In the middle to Fletcher Anderson. Very dangerous. Nobody knows where the puck is. It's recovered by Dawson Green.
Nice stand there from Stout to buckle down. The Pointers had an opportunity with Brett Humberstone wide open. Could have taken the shot if that pass was on his stick and not his skate. Would have been a tough one for Dawson Green to save.
No doubt about that one. I mean, you get a couple passes here and you probably score on a few if you just complete, but nothing over for the Pointers here. Sean Bunting facing off against Peyton Hart. Bunting a little eager to get this going here. One by Stout. Connor Witherspoon tries to poke it away. It's kept in the zone by the Pointers. Harrison Stewart's pass could have been to a Pointer, but icing is waved off. Mick Hennigan behind his own net now. Hennigan passes it up to, looks like Witherspoon. Witherspoon races up the ice now by himself. Tries to corral the puck, loses his stick. Kept in by Sean Bunting. And it looked like Noah Fincham took a spill on the ice, no call there. Kept in the corner by the Pointers. Now Stout trying to race up the ice, but kept in the zone by the Pointers. Now racing up the ice. Stout, Keller, 2.
Nice.
Poked away by Fincham. That's a good poke.
Again.
Linesman got in the way of that one. That could have been a one-on-one opportunity for Connor Witherspoon, but Peters got in the way there. Stewart tries to pass it over to Bunting. Kept in by Conant. Conant takes a shot, but off the body of a Stout player, or I believe a Pointer actually. Kept in the zone by Stuckert. Now the Pointers are behind their own net. Harrison Stewart tries to corral it. Couple Blue Devils fighting for it. Stewart tries to keep a hold of it, passes it up to, tries to pass it up to Witherspoon, but kept in the zone by Stout. Harrison Stewart wraps around to Witherspoon. Witherspoon passes over to Finstrom, who sends it in for a change. Couple big hits there on the ice. Now Diakawa tries to race up the ice now. Passes it back to Vanden Heuvel. Vanden Heuvel trying to get it poked away by, I believe that's Nick Gonrowski. Gonrowski pokes it a little bit. Vanden Heuvel keeps it though. Stick is flying on the ice. That was Diakawa. Romatario tries to pass it around to Quentin Hill. Quentin Hill off the body of Stout, Diakawa. Moberg races up the ice, keeps it in their zone. Off the skate of a Blue Devil, and it looks like we got a stoppage of play. I believe maybe a hand pass, maybe off the hand of a Pointer.
Yeah, it could have been. But you're seeing it, Brody. This Stout team is playing a very physical game. A couple big hits coming here on that last possession. But they've been doing it all night.
That's what you need to be. You got to be physical. You got to be ready to play. You know, you can't just keep it light and easy. Polias facing off against Siri, won by Stout. Now looking up the ice.
Nice interception.
Kept in the. Could have been a trip right there. Sherino loses his footing. Appline takes it, but taken by the Pointers. Romatario passes up to Anderson, but icing waved off. Could have been very dangerous for the Pointers. Anderson tries to pass it back, but nobody there. Stout player though. Kept in the zone. They're trying to keep it in the zone for the Pointers, but Stahlbaum tries to keep it in the zone. Pointers kind of fighting for it. No calls, a couple big hits laid down. Could have been a very dangerous pass there. 1 minute left in this first period. Pointers now trying to race up the ice, trying to get something set up. Could have been a hold right there. Brett Humberstone's getting held pretty good. That could have been that's a penalty right there for the Pointers. Not sure how they missed, how many penalties before this. All of a sudden, you get slashed, which was a good call. That's a good call, but it's frustrating for these Pointers who are not getting many calls, and you can hear it in the student section. They're not happy.
No,
looks like
you can expect that.
Andrew Polias with the penalty. That leaves 44 seconds left in this first period with Stout on the power play.
Yeah, and you said it, this officiating crew has been pretty lenient thus far tonight. It's an unfortunate break for the Pointers that one got called. But like you said, most likely the right call. They're going to stand firm here for 44 seconds before we get a break.
Chemilevsky trying to face off against Hart. Kind of tossed up right there. Shot down the ice. Could have been very dangerous. Chemilevsky trying to race up the ice. Has Cody Moline with him. Could have been I believe he's going to try to dump it off here. Chemilevsky trying to keep a hold of it in the zone. And back out into the kind of mid-ice. Looks like Hennigan shoots it up the ice. Right in the glove of Dawson Green, who just kind of scoops that up. 15 seconds left in this first period, and the Pointers are in their offensive zone.
And what a job there from Nico Chemilevsky to just be annoying on that possession and waste some time. 2v1 situation during this power play. Love it out of that young man.
Moberg facing off against Pigeon. Moberg, and the shot is a goal! Dawson Green did not know where that puck was. Nobody knew where the puck was. All of a sudden, it's just a quick goal for the Pointers. A shorthanded goal by Isaac Moberg. And the Pointers are up 1-0 with 12 seconds left in this first period.
And that's how you got to do it, right? Picking your moments. Hasn't gone exactly the way they imagined throughout the first period, but one of the most unlikely goals. What a play from Isaac Moberg.
Pointers still in the penalty kill here. Moberg wins the face-off, looks like, but Stout has the puck in their zone. Tries to take a shot. Off the body of a Pointer. Out of the zone for the Pointers, and that should do it for this period. 0, there we go. And right at the end of the first period, that's a couple fireworks there. You got a big goal right there from Isaac Moberg to put the Pointers up 1-0 in this first period. Frankie, what do you expect out of the Pointers to talk about during this downtime?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it. It's a game of inches, and we proved that here throughout the first period. A few passes here and there, a few saves here and there, really could have this game at a blowout already. But the Pointers still able to collect themselves on a shorthanded goal from Isaac Moberg. Just fantastic ability to stay with this game. And even when the Stouts bringing it to you very physical, they stick with it, and they get Stout on their heels to end the first period.
No doubt about that. Well, we'll take a little bit of a break here. You're listening to Pointer Studios at UWSP.
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
Happy to be here.
Welcome back to KB Willard Arena. UWSP men's hockey action tonight against UW Stout. Pointers up 1-0. Here, getting to the second period, I'm Brody Kupski, and alongside me is Frankie Bright here on Pointer Studios on YouTube. Frankie, how you feeling after that first period?
I'm ecstatic that they got that shorthanded goal to finish out the first period. An excellent exclamation point to finish out the first period for my first game back here in the booth. You're looking at some stats here tonight. Dawson Green doing a lot more pressure than Alex Proctor in goal. 9 saves so far tonight, and obviously let that one in from Isaac Moberg with about 14 seconds left in the first period, and just 3 saves for Alex Proctor. Like we said earlier, we highlighted that back line for the Pointers. They are playing a heck of a game so far tonight.
No doubt about that, and really that shorthanded goal was kind of set up by good penalty kill by the Pointers. Off of Andrew Pulia's slashing penalty with 19:16 left in the first period, and they're going to start on the penalty kill this period with 1:15 left in the penalty kill as the Pointers race out on the ice here. Dawson Green goes down to the student section. It's not an easy task when you got that student section.
He's had a busy night tonight. His night's not getting any easier. Sports Point's own Liam Stads is in the crowd, and I can see him right now, cupped over his mouth, screaming at Dawson Green. It's going to be a long period for that man.
It definitely is, as we're getting set up right here. Pointers 4 on the ice. It's going to look like Cody Moline, Nico Chemilewski, Brett Humberstone. I want to say possibly Evan Junker might be out on the ice for the Pointers here starting out. For Stout, Dawson Green and net. You have, looks like, Blue Devil players, Colin Diakawa, you got Nicholas Pijin, got number 9, Dylan Raylis, and it looks like Chemilewski is going to face off against Pijin, one off by the Blue Devils, shoots up the ice around to Proctor, Proctor behind his own net, shoots it up the ice, he clears it. Very good clear there for the Pointers. Now, Green sets it up behind for Perez. Perez starting to race up the ice now. Passes it over to Staubum. Off the, kind of deflected. Humberstone, ooh, very dangerous opportunity there for Stout. Pijin covers. Over to Perez, keeps it in the zone. Pijin loses it, doesn't know where it is. 40 seconds left in the power play. Pijin tries to line up a shot. Over to Staubum. Kind of losing his footing. Shot wide. Almost clears the zone, but kept in by Perez. Perez racing around. Passes it over to Staubum. Off the pad of Proctor. Still kept in by Stout. Perez over to Staubum. Shot wide. Ooh, Pointers trying to clear it, but cannot do it so. Tries to take a shot. Whiffed by Moline. Diakawa keeps it in. Last shot opportunity. Wide. And the Pointers eliminate the power kill. Ooh, very dangerous shot there by Perez, but off the body of a Pointer. Shot taken by, looks like, number 25, Pijin, but out of the zone. Pointers recovered. Humberstone gets a stick on it, passes it back to Evan Junker. Evan Junker trying to find the puck now. Conant racing after him. Tries to set something up here. Junker ready to race up the ice right now. Kept in the zone by Conant. Romatario has the puck now. Tries to pass it up to Pulias. Nothing going there. Pointers recover now. Trying to get onside there. Just can't touch the puck there, but recover. Ooh, whiffed by Gonrowski. Recovered by Stout. Colby Keller races up the ice. Ooh, Hart tries to take a shot off the pad of Proctor, off the glass and into his glove, which, just a little pop-up play there.
Great awareness from Alex Proctor there on that one, and had a few nice saves during the power play from Stout. Also want to highlight Evan Junker being a hero on that one, taking a few pucks to the chest for Proctor as well.
Witherspoon looking to face off against Matt Dahlside here.
Oh.
Got some action going a little early.
Face
off one by the Pointers.
Police to skate.
Romatario Passes up to Sean Bunting, who shoots it up to Perez. Dumps it off into the Pointer zone. Tries to get a change here. Gonorowski recovers. Gonorowski passes it up to, could have been Sean Bunting, but off the stick of a Blue Devil, but off the stick of a Pointer. They stay on side. Now, racing up the ice, Dahl side. Loses it. Gonorowski recovers. 3-on-4 opportunity right here. Gonorowski racing up the ice, trying to set something up here. Passes it around. Looks like going to be recovered by, Vanden Heuvel, but shot taken a little wide. Pointers trying to keep the puck in their zone. Kept in by Perez. Perez tries to shoot it up to a teammate there, but loses it. Pointers loses it there. Perez looks up the ice. He's got Vanden Heuvel with them, but passes in just to get a change. Vanden Heuvel racing after it. Sean Bunting races after it. Tries to get a stick on it, but Blue Devils recover off the stick of Vanden Heuvel. Goes for a change. Proctor sets it up to Racigal. Racigal to Stewart. Stewart tries to pass it over to Quinn Hill. Fighting along the boards with it. Stewart on the board to Racigal. Racigal looking up the ice. Connor Witherspoon tripped over himself. Kept in by the Pointers. Racigal racing up the ice now. Looking to set something up, but tipped away. Stout has a big opportunity here. 4-on-2. Missed pass there. Diakawa could have had a good shot there, but nothing going. Pointers racing up the ice. Quinn Hill poked away by Stahlbaum. Pointers set back in their zone. Racigal fighting along the boards with McAlpine. Racigal passes up to David Hill. David Hill poked away. Hooked along the boards was Evan Junker. Moberg recovers now. Moberg racing up the ice. Tries to look for Quinn Hill. Could be an icing right there, and that is an icing.
Great play out of Adam Racigal there, making his second home appearance this season. Loved his energy there on that possession. But man, did the Pointers get a lucky break there. Stout had number 11, Diakawa, wide open. It was a 4-on-1.
Diakawa had it right there.
Yep. And it just went awry. Poor pass. Pointers look to recover.
PG versus Moberg in this faceoff. 15:40 left in the second period. Shot taken by,
save.
Looked like Gunnar Moore in the chest of Proctor. We're going to another faceoff here.
Alex Proctor doing Alex Proctor things, making the save.
Pretty standard stuff for him. I mean, nothing's new with Proctor. Last time the Pointers faced Stout in Stout, Proctor went down with injury, and freshman Ryan McGuire had to step in pretty much at the end of the game. And like we said, it was a barn burner last time. 7-6 Pointers victory in Stout. Could have a game like that today. Face off won by Stout. Stucker keeps it in the zone. Passes over to Moore. Moore off the body of Owen Dean. Owen Dean tries to recover, but nothing going there. Pugin behind his own net. Almost loses it there. Brett Humberstone kind of getting in his way there. Chemolevsky gets in the way of Raylis. Gunnar Moore off the stick of Stuckert. Pointers racing up, trying to race up the ice here. Keeps it out of the zone. Kept in now by Stout. Chemolevsky tries to pass it up the ice. Picked off by Moore. Moore dumps it in, try to get a change right here. Humberstone races around to Dean. Dean up to Chemolevsky, poked off the stick. Bunting tries to recover, passes it back in their own zone. And Proctor has to get on it as it looked like, I want to say it's Peyton Hurt racing up the ice, try to get a shot there. But Proctor recovers, and we go to another face-off.
Yeah, Stout made a change there, kind of got in each other's ways, though, kind of killed their own momentum. But still another face-off. Plenty of opportunity left in this game, but Pointers look to keep their firm control over the Blue Devils.
No doubt about that. Captain Poulias over the alternative captain, Hart. Won by the Pointers here. McKennigan races around the backboards. Tries to pass it up to Poulias. Loses it there. Perez races up the ice. Try to find a shot. Shot wide. Kept in by Connett. Connett off the body of Poulias. Shoots it in. Harrison Stewart tries to pass it up to Poulias. But kept in by Sanborn. And off the stick of Sanborn, tries to pass it into center ice there. Chirino recovers now. Looking to make a move. Makes a few moves. Tries to pass it up to looks like Fletcher Anderson, but couldn't connect right there. Fletcher Anderson tries to get a stick on it. Wrapped around to Harrison Stewart. Harrison Stewart passes over Sherino. Sherino up in the middle. Tries to get something set up. Nobody there. Mick Hennigan was not there to connect with the pass. Still in center ice for the Pointers. Harrison Stewart misses the pass there. Shot in by Stewart. Shot up to Mick Hennigan. Ooh, loses it there. Dahlside racing up the ice here. Could have a potential 4 or 3-on-3. Ooh, tries to take a shot there. Poked away. Fletcher Anderson races up the ice now. He's got 2-on-4 and loses his stick, and that could be a penalty right there. You just cannot afford to have that if you're Stout. I know you're trying to poke away, but you know, you really just can't do that. And now Pointers are on a power play.
Yeah, we've seen, like we said, very few penalties so far in this game. Just the one on Andrew Pulias in the first period. And now we see the first one here against UW Stout. Pointers look to go up 2-0 now.
And the Pointers power play has been slightly better this season. It was kind of a departure from last year, which was kind of struggling at times, but they could have a big opportunity right here to score and go up 2-0. Face off won by Stout. Stout tries to keep it in, but Pointers keep it in. Finstrom with the puck, racing around, tries to pass it over to, taking a shot. It looks like, who was that? Brett Humberstone tries to take a shot. The net came off its pegs and had a little bit of extracurricular activity. The penalty was on, it looks like number 14, Max Techel.
Looked like some part of PG connected with the head of Humberstone, but again, no call.
No call there. Pointers win the faceoff. David Hill passes it over to Romantario. Romantario to Sean Bunting. Bunting lines up a shot, but off the body of a Stout Blue Devil. Out of the zone now. Romantario has to recover. Romantario has Bunting along with him. PG tries to recover there, but off the stick of a Blue Devil and clear it out. Now Pointers trying to set something up here. Shoots up the ice for Finstrom. Finstrom loses it right there. Diakawa could have had an open opportunity there, but just lost the puck, and looks like we got a penalty, I believe, for, I want to say, cross-checking, I would say holding. I mean, it was kind of holding them along the boards, and Romantario now going to the penalty box. We got 4-on-4 hockey.
Yeah, Romantario just kind of held him there a little bit too long, prevented his movement, but, you know, 4-on-4, we've seen worse situations. Even hockey now. We'll see the face-off near Alex Proctor. He's had a quiet night, but doing great with the opportunities, or the pressure that he has seen, rather. Looks like Pulias will take the face-off.
Peyton Hart. Kind of a typical matchup tonight. Face-off won by Stout. Keeps it in the zone. Sanborn over to Stuckert. Back to Sanborn. Sanborn takes a shot wide. Ooh, could have been very dangerous there, but Pointers recover. Mick Hennigan trying to race up the ice now. Hennigan keeps it in his own zone. Tries to race around. Tries to find an open pass. Nothing going there. Passes it over to Fletcher Anderson. Anderson has it on his stick. Anderson tries to pass it over to a Pointer. Finally does. Looks like Andrew Pulias tries to take a shot, but off the body of a Blue Devil. Anderson looking for, could have had an opportunity there. Very dangerous opportunity for the Pointers there. Very dangerous opportunity right here for Stout. Peyton Hart tries to race up the ice, but recovered by Hennigan. Hennigan racing up the ice, pass it over to Anderson. Anderson gets in their own zone now. Tries to split the middle. Recovers the puck, keeps it, could have been very dangerous. Still kept it in the Pointer zone, but now out of the zone. Gonrowski trying to go 1-on-4. Could have been a very dangerous pass right there. Pointers right there. Blue Devils now back at full strength. 40 seconds left in the power play for Stout. PG racing up the ice now. Has Diakawa, but no pass there. Pass to Diakawa. Takes a shot off the pads of Proctor. And the Pointers clear. David Hill trying to race up the ice. Trying to beat Perez, who kind of slipped over his own skate. Moore sends it in the zone, Proctor keeps it in. Pointers are trying to race up the ice now. Chmielewski, David
5
Hill
seconds.
shoots it up the ice, kept in the zone. And the power play has been killed. Full strength for the Pointers now. 5-on-5 hockey. Diakawa passes to Pijin. Pijin wraps around to Diakawa. Nothing going there, but Stahlbaum covers it. Races around. Tries to pass it. Tries to take a shot. And it just slipped under Proctor. I thought he had it in his glove, but just slips underneath of him. And we got ourselves a game here, boys.
Yeah, you said it best. Just went between those two legs of Proctor. Looked like he had stopped it, but slipped through. And this is a 1-1 game. Couldn't tell who that shot came from. Was that Stahlburn?
I believe.
23, Stahlbaum?
Yep, Stahlbaum probably had the shot there. And
We'll see when we get the stats.
Yeah, we'll definitely get it.
Nonetheless, 1-1 game here. 10:22 left in the second period.
Pulias facing off against Sire. One by Stout. Tries to wrap it around here. Dawson Shreen tries to pass it back to a Pointer. Nothing going there. But Romario passes it over to Pulias. Pulias could have 3-on-2 right here. Could be a dangerous opportunity. Fletcher Anderson tries to get a stick on it. Nothing going there. Pulias back to Romario. Anderson behind his own net now. Tries to pass it over to Gonorowski. Gonorowski could have been a good shot there by Romario, but kind of whiffed there. It's Keats in the Pointer zone now. Shrino around. Could have had Pulias there, but nothing going there. Cleared out by Stout. Romario. Very dangerous opportunity there. Sire could have had an open goal there. Pass up to Shrino. Shrino up to Anderson, but kept in center ice. Dahlside racing up the ice. Tries to find. Could have a very dangerous opportunity there. Vandenheuvel. Vandenheuvel had an open shot there. A little extracurricular activity. I mean, he's kind of frustrated that he didn't get a stick on it, and fighting with the Pointers there. And
I mean, when it boils down to it, Vandenheuvel just threw a punch, and again tried to take out the skate of a Pointers player. Second time of the night that he's tried to do that.
We get a media timeout now. 9:17 left in this second period. Frankie, what do you think the Pointers just got to do now?
They've got to play back with some physicality against Stout. They're bringing the pressure, and they're playing dirty at times too. The Pointers have to have an answer for that, and again, find those passes. They had another chance there on this return on offense, but a man in the middle deflected it. It's just things here and there that aren't connecting for the Pointers that we usually do see them connect on. So just got to figure a few things out. I think they'll be okay.
Stout out shooting the Pointers in this period, although the Pointers are out shooting the entire game. 13 shots on goal from the Pointers compared to a 10 from the Blue Devils, but it just seems like the Blue Devils are just getting more opportunities this period to take more shots, and Proctor's doing a pretty good job of it. It just kind of slipped under him, to allow that goal, but there's plenty of game left. A lot can change.
Yeah, he just had that one little hiccup. He can't let it get in his head. He's got to continue to play his game, and I think he will.
Just got to keep your head up. Isaac Moberg facing off against Peyton Hart, it looks like. Or maybe Diakawa. Won by, looks like, Pointers here. David Hill tries to get a stick on it. Kind of fighting amongst it. Could have been a trip right there. Very dangerous opportunity here. Dahlside. Whiffs on that. Evan Junker pokes it away. Kept in the zone by Diakawa. Diakawa gets a shove. Dahlside in the way of Moberg trying to get a stick. Kept in the zone by Stuckert. Stuckert passed it. Could have been very dangerous shot there. I almost thought that went in. Gunnar Moore had a shot there. Kicked up the ice. David Hill, one-on-one opportunity. Very, very dangerous shot there. No calls there. A couple of big hits on the ice now. Kept in the zone by the Pointers. Moberg passes it back to Humberstone. Very dangerous opportunity there. And now we got a couple fights here. Gunnar Moore takes Humberstone down to the ground. Stucker tries to get in the middle there to fight off another Pointer. And we got a lot of extracurricular
just
activity tonight.
Don't understand how none of that goes called. Stout continues to play dirty. And I think that last media timeout kind of lit a fire under the Pointers. They're starting to play physical, unlike in the first period. I'm loving watching it now.
Yeah, they got to play physical. If you're going to play against a physical team like Stout, they're not going to back down. And as we can see there, things get heated. Now, Peyton Hart faces off against, I believe that is Sean Bunting. Face off won by Stout. Center ice now. Hennigan tries to pass it up to Finstrom. Loses the puck there. Peyton Hart tries to pass it around to one of his teammates. Nothing going there. Kobe Keller races after it. Dawson Green behind his own net. Sanborn keeps it in. Ooh, very dangerous shot by Hennigan. Just wide. Ooh, caught by Dawson Green there off a shot from Harrison Stewart. I mean, very dangerous opportunities there for the Pointers. Could have had a couple goals there, but, you know, off the pads of Green, and he's doing a fantastic job for himself, especially in that student section.
Yeah, you know, I'm loving this pressure from the Pointers. They're angry about that other goal from Stout. They're looking to keep on this pressure and take the lead back.
No doubt about that one. Face off. Looks like it's won by Stout. Wraps around to Keller. Keller tied up with Sean Bunting. Loses a stick, but kept in by Stout. Ooh. Pointers keep it in the zone. Finstrom races around. Ooh, could have had a shove behind Stewart. Ooh, very dangerous opportunity there, but off the stick. I believe of a Blue Devil. Ooh, kept in by Hennigan, but taken away by Stout. Stout tries to get something set up here, but nothing going there. Ooh, could have had a very dangerous opportunity. Peyton Hart, shot wide, just a bit high on that one. Pointers racing up the ice now. Cody Moline tries to race up the ice. Poked away by Alpine. Hennigan keeps it in the zone now, but off the stick. Stahlbaum pass it over to, looks like number 26, Sire, but off the pads of Proctor. Ooh. Chemilevsky tries to keep it in the zone, but recovered by Stout. More over to Stuckert. Stuckert over to Sire. Siri back to, ooh, very dangerous shot there by McAlpine. Stahlbaum tries to keep it in, but just clears out. Stahlbaum looks up the ice for Pigeon, but the Pointers recover. Chemilevsky over to, ooh, Polias could have had a shot there too. Dawson Chirino, but a little wide there. Racing up the ice now, 3-on-2 opportunity right here. Tries to poke it away. Ooh, very dangerous pass there. And that is a goal by number 6, Maxis Bermanis. Now Stout up 2-1.
Yeah, this Blue Devils team is really finding their groove right now. A lot of their shots in the first period really kind of going awry, but they're dialed in now, and this is a game in Stevens Point. The Pointers need an answer, and they need it fast.
No doubt about that. And, you know, the Pointers, they can come on in third period and just score at will. I mean, it's just something they do all season long, but not looking good for the Pointers here as face-off here at center ice. Pigeon wins it for Stout. Shot into Stout's zone. Very dangerous opportunity. Proctor got to get back in his own net. Rome Tire up to Quinn Hill. Quinn Hill tries to pass it to Moberg, but nothing going there. Pigeon racing up the ice now. Keeps him by himself. Ooh, misses a pointer miss. He falls to the ice. Pointers cover now. Gonrowski could have a 4-on-3 opportunity right here. Shoots it up the ice. Keeps it in the zone. Gonrowski tries to wrap it around to Quinn Hill. Quinn Hill races after it. Sanborn tied up with him in the corner. Couple Pointers down there try to help out Hill. They got to clear it out pretty soon now. Quinn Hill is tied up there by Sanborn. Nothing going. Might have a stoppage of play pretty soon if nothing gets figured out. Now it's cleared out. Pointers keep it in. Humberstone passes. Ooh, could have a dangerous shot there. Shot by, looks like that was Evan Junker, right into the glove of Dawson Green. 5:23 left in this second period.
Nice flurry there out of the Pointers. Had that little lull against the wall there. That puck was stuck. But a great strike from Junker. I'll have Green remembering that one tomorrow morning.
No doubt about that one. Just got to connect on that and could have another goal. Polias facing off against Daikawa. Won by Stout, it looks like. Races around 2. Looks like number 27, Brandon Boyce. Pointers recovered though. Hummerstone has the puck, shoots it in the zone. Wrapped around Boyce. Tries to get a stick on it. Kept in the zone by the Pointers. Ooh, could have a dangerous opportunity here. Daikawa racing up the ice now. Has the all side. Very dangerous opportunity there, but poked away by the Pointers. Very dangerous opportunity there. Boyce passed the Dahl side, but Dahl side was not ready. Chirino racing up the ice now. Tries to line up a shot. Ooh, very, very close opportunity. Fletcher Anderson right in the middle there to maybe get a stick on the puck, but tripped up there. Trying to keep in the zone there for the Pointers. Racigal passes it in. Nobody there. Stout tries to recover now. Now Stewart with the puck to Racigal. Racigal tries to pass it in the zone, but nothing going there. He recovers. Also passes in the zone again. Witherspoon racing after it. Could have it right here. Witherspoon wrapped around. Ooh, had an opportunity for Racigal there to get a stick on the puck. Hart racing up the ice. Tries to take a shot there. No, nothing going. Racigal. Ooh, kind of trips over in his own self. Stout recovers. Racigal with the puck. Up. Tries to find Finstrom. Nothing going there. Back to Racigal after Stout recovered. Finstrom up to Coon Hill, or Sean Bunting. Bunting keeps it in the zone. Tries to find a change here. Finstrom tries to find it. Witherspoon back to Bunting. Bunting keeps it in the zone. Tries to check shot. Very wide there. Gonrowski. Pass around to Finstrom. Finstrom tries to get a stick on it, but could be a penalty right here. Can't afford to have that if you're Stout. Romatario over to Gonrowski. Gonrowski tries to line up a shot. Ooh, off the body of a Stout player. And it looks like we got ourselves a penalty here for Stout with 3:16 left in this second period.
Yeah, the Pointers might just need that to get back in this game. I don't know if you saw, they brought on Chmielewski and took off Proctor for 6-on-5 there before that penalty. But now it's 4-on-5. We got a chance here.
Stucker with the penalty there. 2 minutes. I believe maybe for holding, not sure. We'll get the call on that one. But Pointers on the power play here. Polias wins the faceoff. Ooh, whiffed by Anderson. Could have had a good shot there, but just whiffed on it. Kept in the zone by Anderson. Around to Hennigan. Roughing us the call on Stucker. Hennigan tries to line up a shot. Ooh, off the body of a Stout player. Kept in the zone though. Chirino tries to line it up to, looks like Anderson. Anderson passes it over to Witherspoon. Anderson over to Chirino, but recovered by Stout. Shot down the ice to Proctor. McKennigan trying to get something set up right here. Fletcher Anderson.
Whoa.
Makes a man miss. Daikawa. Ooh, makes a couple man miss. Very dangerous opportunity right here, but the Pointers still recover it. Finstrom tries to get in his own zone, but nothing going, and could be cleared right here by Stout. Ooh, very dangerous opportunity. Daikawa could have been racing up the ice, but goes for a change. Hennigan tries to set something up here. Pass it up to David Hill. Misses pass, and nothing going for the Pointers here. They got to get something set up.
Nice
Proctor
little juke.
around to Hennigan. Hennigan. Ooh, off the stick of Kobe Keller. Keller tries to keep it in the zone. Pointers recover now. Hennigan over up to Sean Bunting, but can't get a stick on it, and cleared out by Stout. 30 seconds left of the power play. Sean Bunting had Pigeon right there to try to poke it away. Pointers now racing up the ice. Sean Bunting pokes in the zone. Tries to get something set up here. Moore shoots it up the ice, and that might do it if the Pointers can race up the ice here. Romatario races after it. Trying to get something set up here, and that probably is going to clear it here. And too many men on ice, and just can't afford to have that. You just can't have that.
Yeah.
2 seconds left in the power play here for the Pointers, and that might just do it, really. Can't afford to have that.
Too many players on the ice. Yeah, that's an unfortunate one to see. Owen Dean will go into the penalty box.
Trying to go for
4
a
on
change.
4 for 2 seconds. Be 4 on 5 in just a few moments. This defense for Stout, too, really coming to life there on that power play. And previously to that, too, they're locked in.
No doubt about that one. Stout back to full strength now. Tied up in the corner now. Chmielewski tries to reach in. Pigeon. Couple sticks getting in the way there. Reyes trying to poke it out, but nothing going there. Perez over 2. Ooh, could have had a good shot there by Diakawa. Just wide. Pigeon keeps it in. Pigeon tries to pass it over to Stahlbaum, but whiffs on that one. Very dangerous opportunity. Pointers could have had the up the ice there, but Stahlbaum recovers. Pointers get a quick change here. Stahlbaum races in by himself. Endures a big hit there. Chmielewski recovers. Ooh, Dalside keeps it in. Off the stick of Blue Devil, but still by center ice. Perez racing up the ice. Perez has a couple guys in the middle. Pointer goes down. Perez races around now, tries to line up a shot off the body of, or off the stick of a Pointer.
10 seconds.
Stahlbaum, or Keller, 10 seconds left in this period. Ooh, very dangerous shot in the pads of Proctor. About little less than 5 seconds here left in this second period. 46 seconds left in this power play. I mean, basically just cleared and heading to this third period. But
yeah, job is simple for both teams here with under 5 seconds for both teams. Win the faceoff.
Exactly. Peyton Hart facing against Isaac Moberg. Nothing going there. Moberg covers. Ooh, shot taken by a player, or Stout Blue Devil, but nothing going there, and the period is over. So if you're the Pointers going into this third period, what do you got to improve on here to, eliminate some of those shots?
You just got to stick with it. I mean, this is like any sport. It's a game of momentum. Momentum clearly on the side of Stout right now. But the Pointers have all the skill, all the ability to take this one back. They're first in the conference,
Yeah.
They've got as good a shot as any, but Stout is giving them all that they can handle at this moment.
And that's pretty much what you got to do at the end of the season now. You got to win as many games as you can without, with only 6 games left, you got to do anything you can, and currently still now 2-1.
You've talked about it too, the amount of points this Pointers team has put up in the third period. They're looking for a lively showing for the last 20 minutes.
That's the hope for the Pointers now. 2-1 here at KB Willard Arena. End of the second period. Pointers down. You're listening here on Pointer Studios on YouTube. You are listening to Pointer Studios on YouTube's broadcast of UWSP men's hockey here at KB Willard Arena. Pointers down 2-1 versus UW Stout, the Blue Devils. I'm Brody Kupski back with Frankie Bright. Frankie, after 2 periods now, and a couple scores put up by Stout, what the Pointers got to do now?
They got to look to answer, Brody. Simple as that. They got to get themselves further ahead of Stout, get some more points on the board, and ultimately win this game. You're taking a look at the shots on goal. 18 for the home Pointers against 13 for Stout. It's not been a question that there's been pressure from the Pointers. They're just unable to finish and put goals away. That defense from Stout has been, what else to call it, other than Stout. It's been very strong. And they're going in empty-handed, 4-on-5. Stout's going to be on the power play for 41 seconds to start this period. They need to hang on, and they need to bounce back.
No doubt about that one, Frankie. Stout goals taken that period at 9:38. Colin Diakawa off an assist from Boyd Stahlbaum scored. And then a couple minutes later, Maxis Bermanis off a couple assists there set it up for a 2-1 lead for Stout. Dawson Green, to his credit, he's been playing a solid night except the one shorthanded goal right at the end of the first period. But other than that, he's been playing a solid, as you can say, a stout game for Stout.
Yeah, it's been a great bounce back period for Dawson Green. Alex Proctor's going to need that here in the third period. Got a little away from himself in the second period, letting 2 goals go the way of Stout. Need a huge bounce back. Pointers looking to pull it off for this filled KB Willard Arena here at home.
And I will say, it is filled compared to it was over break. I was up here over break, and they played a couple games here, and it just didn't feel the same. And now it's really packed in here. The student section is rocking. Pep band's here. We got some Pointers ice hockey right here. Face-off won by Stout. Shoots up the ice. Ooh, off the boards. Could have been very dangerous there. Tries to wrap around. Nothing going there. Diakawa keeps it down in the air. Kept in. Stahlbaum tries to pass it over Perez. Nothing going there. Perez keeps it in, though. PG Perez over to Stahlbaum. Perez looks to take a shot. Stahlbaum, gets it poked away by a Pointer. Kept in, though. Perez over to Pijin. Pijin back to Stahlbaum. Stahlbaum kind of whiffs on that one. Looks to pass in the middle to Raylis. Nothing going there. Pointers clear it.
That'll do it.
Clears it out, and now power plays off for Stout. Stout races up the ice now. Perez getting poked by Finstrom, but the Pointers recovered. Nick Hennigan shoots it up the ice, tries to look for Finstrom. Kicked off of Conant's skate. Bunting has a shot off the stick of a Blue Devil up into the ceiling. We got a stoppage of play here. 18:57.
Brody, you got to think of this game for Stout. They've got nothing to lose. They're here in Stevens Point tonight and tomorrow. They have 2 cracks to take down the #1 seed or #1 in the conference, Stevens Point Pointers.
Really, the only thing they got to lose is their position in the WIAC right now. And if they win, they really improve. And face-off won by Stout. They look to improve. And going in tomorrow, a lot of momentum going their way then. Witherspoon shoots it back in. Dawson Green tries to go after it. Sean Bunting takes a shot off the pad of Green. Still kept in there by the Pointers. Hennigan around to Bunting, who gets picked up by Stuckert, but kept in by the Pointers. Looks like Finstrom kind of gets tied up there. No call there. Stewart around to Finstrom. Finstrom tries to corral it, but cannot. Moore kind of ties him up there. Could have been a holding call, but nothing there. Stuckert over to Keller, but misses wide. Looks like Witherspoon passes over to Bunting, but gets poked away. Keller up to Diakawa, but kept in. Now Fletcher Anderson looks up for Andrew Poulias. Poulias looks in the middle for Sherino. Nothing going there, but could have been offside there if Pointers touched it. Gonrowski shoots it in. Green crawls it back.
Nice.
Off the stick of Boyce. Fletcher Anderson tries to pass it to Gonrowski, but off the stick and ball side. Races up the ice now. Proctor shoots it up. Fletcher Anderson racing up the ice now. Could have an opportunity right here. Tries to pass to Poulias, but gets tripped up. Nothing called there. Sherino collects it, but goes back to center ice. Gonrowski tries to poke it away. Boyce passes it up to Vandenheuvel. Pointers trying to corral it now. Caleb Sere tries to corral it. Stahlbaum tries to correct now, but Evan Junker now with the puck. Junker racing up the ice now. Pat makes a defender miss. Trying to find a teammate there. Chemilevsky's calling for it. Ooh, kept in the zone. Ooh, oh, very dangerous goal! And it's off the pad of Green, off the post, and poked in by a Pointer. 2-2, Pointers tie it up.
What an answer. That was Cody Moline who put that one away. Pass came in. It looked like a shot from the blue line. Couldn't tell who it was. Green couldn't handle it, and Moline did the rest.
He fell on his back and just could not find the puck, and Moline just taps it in and puts the Pointers, or ties it up now with 16:53 left in this third period. A lot of momentum going the Pointers' way now. Chemilevsky facing off against Pigeon. Little tie up there, here we go. Pointers, it looks like they win the face-off. Cody Moline tries to get his stick on it. Ooh, Chemilevsky passes it back. Moore collects it, Stuckert, back to Moore. Moore tries to get something set up here. He races up the ice. Evan Junker tries to pass to Owen Dean, but he's tied up. Evan Junker tied up. Could have been a hold in there. Ooh, very dangerous pass there. Ooh, nobody knows where the puck is. Pointers trying to race up the ice now. Kept in the zone by Stout. Ooh. And it looks like Pointer took a big shot, but raced up the ice now. Looks like Moore passes it over to Bermanis. Bermanis gets it poked away by Moberg. Bermanis shoots it up the ice. Plucked by Harrison Stewart, who shoots it off the board. Kind of took a weird bounce there. Pointers can't collect it. Nobody can collect it really right now. Kicked in the zone by David Hill, and it shoots it to the Stout bench. Very dangerous shot right there. You know, trying to clear it around, but you know, now we got a face-off here in the Stout zone. Frankie, 15:57 left in this second period. The Pointers just capitalized on this opportunity and score another goal here to put them up.
That'd be fantastic. Another stoppage here. Doesn't like that one got off clean, but yeah, you're right. Exactly what the doctor ordered for the Pointers. And they have an opportunity here to keep this momentum going and take another score away from Stout.
Moberg tied up there, but Boyce covers, won by Stout. Ooh, could have been a very big penalty there. Harrison Stewart kind of laid out a Blue Devil, but no call. Ooh, Colby Keller tries to corral it. Quinn Hill takes a shot. Kept in by Dawson Green. Now racing up Boyce. Boyce racing up the ice over to Keller. Keller tries to pass it into Blue Devil. Nothing going there. Peyton Harvard collects it now. Keeps it in the zone though. Pointer trying to fight for it. David Hill kind of tied up there. Try to keep it in Moberg, but nothing going there. Dahlside makes a man miss. Takes a shot from Moberg. Lays down on the ice. Ooh, collected by, looks like Fletcher Anderson, but now we got a stoppage in play. Probably because I believe Moberg was down on the ice.
Hit it with his hand.
Very dangerous there, but now back in the Pointers zone here. Looks like Diakawa is going to face off against Witherspoon here. Anything going here? 15-12 left in this second period. Face off won by Pointers. Could have been very dangerous there. Romattario tries to pass it up to Finstrom. Finstrom keeps it. Ooh, pass in the middle to Romattario. Could have been very dangerous there, but no pass there. Bunting shoots it back in the zone. Tries to get a quick change here. Racing up the ice, Perez. Perez tries to pass it over to Vandenheuvel, but he can't corral it. Nobody can corral it here. Couple Pointers fall. Racing up the ice now, Sean Bunting. Bunting passes in, Finstrom. Ooh, could have had a pass there to Bunting, but Bunting was not ready. Now the Pointers racing up the ice, Vandenheuvel shoots it up the ice. Collected by Proctor. Humberstone gets it now. Pointers go for a change. Chirino racing up the ice now, making a man miss.
Nice
Pass it
pass.
over to Anderson. Anderson tries to corral it, but cannot. Moore corrals it now. Shoots it up to Stahlbaum, but point to shoot it back in. Go for a quick change maybe. They do not. Moore pass it over to McAlpine. In the air, Hennigan can't corral it. McAlpine gets it taken away by Fletcher Anderson. David Hill. Oh, to Mick Hennigan. Could have been a very dangerous goal there. And now we got some extracurricular activity. Couple punches thrown. Mick Hennigan was trying to race in there to try to poke at the puck. And, kind of got in the way of Green, which, to be fair, that happens. But a little shoves thrown, a couple punches, and possibly, actually that was Chirino, not Hennigan.
That was Chirino getting hit. And Hennigan was throwing the punches to a different player.
Looks like a couple penalties now. Chirino probably getting in the way there, but looks like number 7, Gunnar Moore, is also going into the box too. Possibly for maybe a minor here, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think they're calling more for what he did to Chirino after the play, and I was Chirino running into Green in the goal. It's something you can do, but they're talking with the captains right now.
It definitely has not been clean this game.
Yeah, no, that's
definitely
for sure.
not clean at all.
But if they're not going to call anything, the Pointers are playing to that aggression that Stout's bringing, that level of intensity. They've gotten up to that level.
That's what you got to do.
Exactly.
If they're going to play tough, you got to play tough, and that's what both sides have been doing. Now we get some 4-on-4 hockey here, and could be opportunities for either side to, maybe score a goal.
Yeah, and that's just one example of how well the Pointers have done of adapting throughout this game. And they'll continue to adapt to close out these 13 minutes to try and pull this one away.
Won by the Blue Devils here. Blue Devils try to race up the ice. Pigeon pass it over to Tekel. Tekel races it up, but nothing going there. Harrison Stewart. Harrison Stewart passes up to Anderson. Could have has a 2-on-4 right here. Police passes it. Could have had Mick Hennigan in the middle. Couple bodies collide. No call there.
Green is down.
Poked away. Dawson Green is down pretty hard. That did not look like a good shot. Couple punches thrown. Mick Hennigan getting in it with Sam Kroon, and Dawson Green does not look good. Hope for the best for him. That does not look great.
Camera to center ice for now. It's Dawson Green slow to get up. Yeah, you saw Mick Hennigan at the blue line again, getting into it with a Stout player.
And
you
what
just
they're
want to
trying
see
to
these
do.
guys get through this last 13
Yeah,
minutes.
right.
At this
Exactly.
point.
I mean, nothing. It happens. It just something like this happens, and he's trying to race in to poke the puck in, and it gets poked away, and you can't stop yourself, and it is frustrating. You've seen your teammate go down like that, but it's just part of the game.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to speculate what's going on with Green, but took a huge fall in goal, and that's the second huge hit he's taken in the last couple minutes.
Stout does have a couple other goalies on their roster here. Tyler Masternak also has played a few games here for the Blue Devils. They also have Marco Zink, who has not played too many games for them, but he got a couple of those options there if Green's not ready to go, and he's kneeling down. He looks all right, but might it wouldn't hurt to maybe take him out and keep him safe.
Yeah, I'd agree with you, Brody. Young man's had himself a pretty good night here overall. Played a heck of a game thus far.
Looks like he's getting up now. Training staff for Stout out there to help him out. Kind of talking with them, maybe saying, hey, maybe I'm good to go. Personally, I wouldn't want to go after taking a hit like that.
Yeah,
but
this might be enough for this officiating crew to start calling some more of the extracurricular that we've seen.
I mean, something's got to be called. They're going after each other, and I get it. Let the boys play, but it just at some point somebody like Dawson Green goes down with an injury because they're going after it, and you don't want to see guys getting injured. You don't want to see guys just getting away with a lot of little stuff that could be called, but nothing being called.
Yeah, both teams right now kind of going over the game plan and what's going to be the outcome after Dawson Green is fully checked out. I don't know where the face-off's going to be.
Possibly in the zone for the offensive zone for the Pointers, and looks like Green, he looks ready to go. He's got to take a little bit of a breather there.
Yeah, he'll stay in.
I mean, that's a good sign to see. I mean,
absolutely.
Taking a shot like that.
Still 4-on-4.
13:28 left in this third period. Plenty of game left to go, and you know, if they keep going at it like this, I don't know how many guys will have left at the end of the night. Chmielewski facing off against Peyton Hart. Won by Stout. Sanborn passes up to Colby Keller. Colby Keller cannot corral that. Oh, up to Hart though. Chmielewski pokes away though. He looks to race up the ice. He has Cody Moline alongside of him. Gets poked away by Keller. Keller takes hold of it. Passes it up to Hart. Hart, 2-on-4 opportunity right here. Passes it. Ooh, shot right into Proctor's chest, who jumps on it, and you know, now we got another face-off here. 13:07.
Yeah, nice save from Proctor, able to collect that one. Like you said, we'll see another face-off. I mean, Brody, if this game is this gritty tonight, imagine what it's going to be like tomorrow. One of these teams.
We still got one more game.
Yeah, one of these teams is going to be out for revenge, wherever the outcome is tonight.
No doubt about that. Looks like face-off won by maybe the Pointers right here. Gonrowski races around. Daikawa chasing after him. Gonrowski has Cody Moline next to him. Off the skate of Moline. Moline tries to corral it, but kept out of the zone. Chmielewski tries to keep a hold of it. Spins around. Kept in the zone. Romatario tries to keep it in. Ooh, dangerous opportunity here. Bermanis racing up the ice. Poked away by Gonrowski. Bermanis keeps it in. Pass it over to Kroll. Kroll shoots it around. Could be collected by a Pointer right here. Pointers do collect it. Gonrowski looks to go up the ice, but Pointers looking to get a change right here if they can. It looks like they are.
30 seconds of 4-on-4 left.
Anderson tries to poke it through Peyton Hart, or no, Kroll, excuse me. Tries to pass it through, but Humberstone tries to collect it now. He kind of does collect it. Nobody's collecting it now. Little shove there by Boyce. Humberstone gets a shove back. Junker tries to collect it now. Kicks it out of the zone now. Witherspoon back to Junker. Junker trying to get something set up here for the Pointers. Full strength back for both teams now. 5-on-5. Sean Bunting on the ice for the Pointers. Trying to reach around and grab the puck, but cannot do so. Humberstone kicks it around, possibly to Witherspoon. Hennigan kicks it around to Finstrom. Finstrom, ooh, could have passed to Witherspoon. Witherspoon tries to shoot it in the middle. Nobody there, but now collected by the Pointers. Brett Humberstone. Ooh, kind of faked everybody out off the body of a Stout player. Tries to shoot it in, but now an icing call against the Pointers here. 11:21 left in this third period.
Yeah, I can't tell who got into it there with Brett Humberstone. It was definitely some extracurricular. And then after they separate, another whack at the ankle from Stout. Just terrible to see.
I mean, at some point you got to maybe call something, but, you know, I get it. You let them play, and that's great, but at some point something's got to get called. Poulias facing off against Hart here. Won by the Pointers. Fletcher Anderson tries to poke it up to McKennigan. McKennigan keeps it on his stick.
Nice.
Makes the man miss. Ooh, almost went through the legs of Green. That's almost in. Vandenheuvel gets it in it with, I believe that is, I want to say McKennigan possibly.
How many times have we called Vandenheuvel's name tonight for a dirty play?
It's been happening all night. I get it, you're frustrated, but
yeah.
something's got to get called. I'm surprised that almost didn't go in.
That too was a great opportunity for McKennigan, but I understand the process of letting them play, but at the same time, what is it adding? You know,
exactly.
At what point are we starting to take away and putting these players in danger?
And like we said, we have one more night we got one more game this weekend.
Got to get there, boys.
Peyton Hart facing off against Poulias. Hart's kind of ready to go here. Shrino looks ready. Shrino Tries to take a shot, just a little bit high. Very close shot there. Now collected by Sherino. Sherino tries to pass in the middle, off the skate of Hart. Ooh, could have been a dangerous goal there by Anderson. Poked out by Dawson Green. Kept in the zone though, still for the points. Anderson tries to reach, wrap around, pass it to Racigal. Racigal off the stick of a Blue Devil. Blue Devils racing up the ice now. Van den Heuvel, Dahl side. Opponents have a couple
nice
plays there. Good poke away. Shot wide. Good defense there by the Pointers. Pointers racing up the ice now. Looks like Harrison Stewart. Harrison Stewart trying to reach in. Ooh, could have had a shot right there, but poked away. Kept in the zone though. Sherino. Stewart being held up in the corner. Something's got to get called. Couple fights down right in front of us. Anderson going at it with Stahlbaum. And these teams are frustrated with each other. Very, very frustrated with each other.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was Stewart holding on to the stick of a Blue Devil team after he lost his, but both sides of this crowd are on their feet yelling for calls.
Refs trying to get stuff going here. 10-16 still left in this third period. I mean, we still got this whole period, a whole another game.
Sire going into the penalty box for the Blue Devils.
Possibly a penalty for the Pointers here too.
Looks like Stewart as well, yep.
You know, they were tied up with each other, and it's kind of frustrating because what can Harrison Stewart do? He's tied up and trying to, you know, collect his stick, and it just, I mean, the refs here are making questionable
I couldn't
decisions.
even tell who was fighting right below us right here. It was a completely different altercation.
And the crowd asked for "We Want Schroeder." You know, Schroeder, a very famous ref here, who refs at Stevens Point games. You know, but it's frustrating for both of these teams, really. You know, a lot of questionable calls here. Moberg in the face, I believe, Pigeon. Face off one by Stout. 4-on-4 hockey now. Perez tries to collect it. Up to Pigeon. Kicks it over to Sanborn. Sanborn kicks it back to Pigeon. Moberg gets a stick on it though, but Pigeon collects it now. Could have been a penalty right there. That's very dangerous. Moberg around two. Looks like Gonrowski. Gonrowski racing up the ice. He has a 3-on-2 opportunity right here. 3-on-3. Gonrowski trying to get a stick on it. Kind of getting pushed away. Moberg collects it. Stick, ooh, shot, zero angle shot, but off the stick of a Blue Devil. Now, David Hill trying to collect it now. Pigeon pokes it away. Pigeon kind of holding the stick there. Around to Sanborn. Sanborn trying to get something set up here. Still about a minute left on this 4-on-4 hockey. Witherspoon looking over to Perez. Perez pulls it back. Over to Sanborn. Sanborn looks to make a move but can't make a move. Collected by the Pointers here. Humberstone gets it poked away but keeps it in. Now poked away. Bermanis tries to race up the ice. He loses his stick. Humberstone collects it now. Over to, looks like Evan Junker. Evan Junker trying to race up the ice now. Tries to find a pass but cannot. Bermanis keeps it in. Witherspoon tries to keep it in though, but racing up the ice. Boyce gets it poked away. Bermanis gets it poked away by, looks like Connor Witherspoon. But Bermanis pokes it back away. Very dangerous opportunity there for the Pointers. But poked away by Proctor. Dayakawa almost had a goal there. Shot over to Kroll. Kroll tries to collect it. Get pushed in the boards by Witherspoon. Collected by the Pointers here.
10 seconds of 4-on-4 left.
Now maybe they're just trying to get something set up right here. Get 5-on-5.
We will be back to full strength, looks like.
Hennigan racing up the ice now. Fighting off Peyton Hart.
Nice move.
Makes a man miss.
Whoa.
Shot right at Dawson Green, who just calmly collects it like a first baseman. And with 8:09 left in this third period, we get a media timeout.
That's a great baseball reference, Brody.
Hey, man, you know, as the Brewers guru on Sports Point, you got to get used to
that Brewers signing first baseman, just like you said.
Look, you know,
very relevant.
I was going to say we could get into it on here, but you could see it on
Save
Sports
it for
Point.
Monday,
Yeah, I was going to
Brody.
say wait for Monday.
And you can catch that video sports point this coming week on Wednesday here on the Pointer Studios YouTube channel. Brody, this is nuts.
This is nuts,
I have
Frankie.
to admit, hockey never fails to surprise me. You know, every time we come in here, it's a different can of worms. And tonight, it's been gritty. It's been messy.
And that's what we expect from a conference matchup like this.
Yeah,
you know,
I have to agree with you.
Both teams are fighting for, their pride, for the Pointers being at home. They want to win this game. They haven't lost a game at home all season yet, and they don't want to lose it now. And for Stout, you're third in the conference. You want to make a big statement. You only have 7 wins on the season.
Yep.
Why not make a big statement here in Stevens Point? Take a game away from Point and look ahead to, tomorrow, possibly taking a game away there. Look into the next 4 games, make it a run for the WIAC title.
Yeah, Stout 5-4 in the conference. Stevens Point 8-1. Only lost the conference coming from Superior earlier this season.
Chmielewski versus Peyton Hart. 5-on-5 hockey here in KB Willard Arena. Chmielewski kind of ready to go. Peyton Hart trying to poke it away from him. Face off, won by Stout. Stuckert back to Moore. Moore passes it up to Connick. Connick loses the puck, keeps it in the Pointer zone though. Moline races after it. Pushed down by Stuckert, no call there. Hart tries to race up the ice, pass to Connick. Connick.
High puck.
Could be an offside right there. Puck goes into the stands. I mean, very, very intense activity between both teams, really going at it, which is nice. You like when both teams really go at it, but it, as we've seen, it can turn very dangerous.
Yeah, you got that right. A couple of pucks have gone into the ground tonight.
I mean, one at me.
One struck you tonight.
Yeah.
Glad
Yes.
you're all right, Brody.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm all right too. Face off won by the Pointers, packed into their zone. Sandmore loses the puck. Chmielewski pokes it away. Race to go. Ooh, could have been a good shot there, but off the skate of a Blue Devil. Racing up the ice now. Stallburn. Ooh, gets tripped up. And that is a goal for Stout after Proctor is down on the ice. Possibly.
Proctor looks to be hurt.
Yeah, he got tripped up there. And fans not happy. Stout fans are happy, but just nothing going for Proctor, and he's down pretty hard. He was down pretty hard last game against Stout too.
He's holding his
that does not look
left
good.
leg. Looks to be in a lot of pain.
That does not look great.
Is this one going to stand, Brody?
I mean, I'm sure it will. Nothing Proctor can do to try and defend that shot. He wasn't, he was kind of tripped up, but there was no call at all. So, maybe they're going to talk about it. It should stand, but it's just a frustrating night for the Pointers here. Just a little less than 7.5 minutes left in this third period.
They've got the freshman Ryan McGuire, the backup goaltender, if they need to go that direction. Proctor is standing up, though.
And they have done it before with McGuire. He has come in for Proctor against Stout. They had it this year alone, and that was a kind of a big shootout there between those two teams back in November. But Proctor up now, kind of catching his breath and trying to get stuff going.
Yeah. Nonetheless, 3-2 lead here for Stout with 7:29 remaining. Pointers gonna need an answer.
Definitely need an answer here. As we get to face off here, it looks like Andrew Pulias facing up Colin Diakawa. Face off won by the Pointers. Back to Romatario. Romatario passes it up to Pulias. Nothing going there. Sandboard tries to pass it up to Dahlside. Ooh, Fletcher Anderson makes a guy miss. Shot into the zone. Buck collected by Stout. Buck kept in the zone by the Pointers. Sherino passes in the middle. Nothing there. Fletcher Anderson makes a man miss. Dahlside misses. Shot wide by Fletcher Anderson. Pulias collects it though. Ooh, could have had a pass on Anderson there. Just a little bit of a long pass. Ooh, just shot out of the zone by the Pointers. Pulias collects it now. Keeps it in the zone. Tripped up by Diakawa. Looks like now possibly too many men on the ice. Or maybe an offside. Something was called. Whistle was blown, and
Yeah, looks like too many.
and you can't
Peter's
afford
calling
to
it right
have
now.
that.
This could be the answer that the Pointers need, the opportunity rather.
And they really need this right now. You know, a lot of momentum going Stout's way. It looks like Bermanis is now going into the penalty
Bermanis,
box for, I want to say, it's going to be too many men on the ice.
Power play now for the Pointers. They need something here,
They
Brody.
really need it right here. Pulias facing up against Hart. Hart, you know, has a few shorthanded goals. He had a ton of them last season. Face off won by Pointers. McKennigan, shot towards Dawson Green, but off the pad. Shot out. Peyton Hart races after it. Proctor fakes him out. Hannigan sets it up right here. Up to Sherino. Sherino loses the skate. Shot down by Stout. Kept in by Proctor. Hannigan trying to set something up here. Mason Keller trying to chase after it. Fletcher Anderson races up the ice. Has Connor Witherspoon, but pass miss. Over to Sherino. Sherino back to Fletcher Anderson. But nothing going there.
Nice fight.
Poke back. Anderson tries to collect now. Kept in by Hennigan. Hennigan up the ice. Stick is down. Trying to get a change there. Pass to Pulias. Pulias tries to pass over to Witherspoon. Nothing going there. Raylis keeps it in and shot down the ice by Stout. Bunting collects it now behind his own net. Bunting trying to race off the ice. Gets a poke from Diakawa. Up to Noah Finstrom. Finstrom makes a man miss. Over to David Hill. Hill now line up his shot. Maybe trying to find a pass here. He has to Finstrom. Back to Romatario. Romatario shot right into the chest of Dawson Green. 38 seconds left in the power play as we get another face-off.
Yeah, that's a nice save by Dawson Green. Nice attempt there from Bunting. 38 seconds left here on this power play. Pointer faithful just begging.
They're begging for a goal. They need this right here. 5.5, just a little less than 5.5 minutes left in the third period. Pointers need to strike here to get any chance. Kept in the zone by the Pointers. Very close there. Sean Bunting lines up a shot. Ooh, just a little wide. Ooh, collected by Finstrom. Finstrom tries to line up a shot here. Back to David Hill. Hill. Back to Finstrom. Finstrom over to Romatario. Romatario. Back to Finstrom. Nope, to Hill. Hill takes a shot right into Brett Humberstone. Wraps around. How is that not in? Oh my. Wow. Could have had a wrap around there just wide. That is frustrating. Ooh, that was almost in as well from Brett Humberstone. Just off the top crossbar. Back to full strength. Finstrom makes a man miss but trips up. Nobody has the puck now. Shot out here. David Hill tries to wrap it around to Sean Bunting, but collected by Stout Blue Devils. Bermanis trying to race off the ice. Brett Humberstone kind of laying on it. Now getting pushed down by Bermanis. No call being called. And something's got to be called. Bermanis is pushing them down on the ice. And I get it, you're frustrated, but something's got to be called at
Brody,
some point.
I don't know how those two pucks did not go in. That wraparound shot I could have sworn was across the line. Turns out it wasn't. I don't know who cleared that one. And then that other shot
somehow
going
was
off.
cleared. It just somehow just wrapped around and just missed. And now we get a face-off here in the Pointers defensive zone.
4:20 left in the game. Man, oh man, that was close.
That was very, very close. Pointers win the face-off here. Evan Junker takes it. Junker tries to pass it around. Nothing going though. Kind of fought together with a couple Blue Devils and the Pointers. Shoot off the ice. Cody Mullane. Very dangerous opportunity here. 1-on-2. Gets tied up and nothing called. Finally, something is called. He gets tripped up. And that could be a very dangerous opportunity here for the Pointers with 4 minutes left in this third period.
They go back on the power play, Brody.
I mean, if you're Stout, you just cannot afford to have that. And it's been happening all night. They've been wrapping around guys, can't move at all. Alex Stuckert with the penalty, possibly for holding here. Julius faces off against Peyton Hart here on the power play. Won by the Pointers. Chirino. Pass it over to Hennigan. Hennigan over to Anderson. Anderson tries to line up a shot. Over to Hennigan. Hennigan to Chirino. Chirino. Shot. Wide. Cleared out by Stout. But Hennigan keeps it down by the ice. Keller trying to wrap around. Witherspoon up to it looks like Chirino. And that's an offside. Low shove by, looks like Boyce after the play, which was, you can't have that. You got to settle down.
That's another guy on this Stout squad has been doing that all night.
Just got to move on here. And the Pointers now had an offside, so face off right here. Julius. Won by the Pointers here. Hennigan over to Anderson. Anderson back around, tries to get Witherspoon, but cleared out by Stout. Now Chirino lines up the shot, tries to find Pulias. Pulias collects it. Shot right in the chest of Dawson Green. Saved by Green. Another face-off. 1:11 left in the power play. 3:11 left in the game.
Brody, we keep saying this is the Pointers' best shot. Hindsight is 20/20, but as for the foreseeable future, this is the Pointers' best opportunity. 2 power plays in the last 5 minutes. Need to see one get put away here.
Cleared out by Stout. Racing down the ice now. Sire. Romatari collects it up to, looks like David Hill. David Hill passes over to Sean Bunting. Sean Bunting tries to wrap it around to Humberstone. Back to Romatario. Romatario to David Hill. Breaks his stick and cleared out by Stout. That is just frustrating for David Hill.
Shot could have gone, but his stick broke.
Romatario collects now from Proctor. Romatario passed it up to Bunting. Bunting, very dangerous pass there to David Hill. Hill back to Finstrom. Nothing going there. Still in the zone though. Romatario over to Finstrom. Finstrom tries to make a move here. Pass it over to Sean Bunting. Bunting. 20 seconds left in the power play. Bunting over to Romatario. Tries to line up a shot. Ooh, shot right in the chest of Green, but he cannot corral it, and Pointers get it back. Humberstone takes a shot right in the glove of Green, and David Hill is being caught up by Kroll right at the end of the play. No
Brody,
surprise there.
amidst that action, I don't know if you saw that broken stick almost came
right,
up into the booth.
I was going to say,
the second flying object.
This is not a baseball game. You shouldn't have to worry about flying objects, but, in this game, I guess, be prepared for anything. 10 seconds left in the power play here for the Pointers. They got to figure something out right here. Chemilevsky, Daikawa. Face off won by the Pointers. Gonrowski over to Devin Trucker off the skate of a Blue Devil, and they're going to clear it out. That should be the end of the power play. Up to Chemilevsky. Chemilevsky pass it in off the linesman. You can't afford to have that. Gonrowski kind of loses his skate there. Dahlside racing after it. Now Gonrowski trying to sit up in his own offense here. Up to Junker. Junker gets it taken away. Passed in now. Chemilevsky collects it, but loses it. Very dangerous opportunity here for Stout. Perez off the skate of his own player. Pushed out by Proctor. Cody Mullane.
Oh!
A couple of their guys ran into each other. Very dangerous opportunity there for the Pointers. Chemilevsky makes a man miss. Couple man miss. Off the pad. Oh! Just shot wide. Could have had a very dangerous opportunity right there. Green down on the ground, but just shot wide by Chemilevsky, and he's not happy with himself. That is kind of frustrating for him, but shot out by Stout. Pointers get it back in their own zone.
Yeah, an unfortunate patron in the audience just took that one to the forehead. I hope he's all right.
Hopefully they're all right there. Possibly timeout here, maybe taken by Stout. So
that was a fantastic opportunity for point.
minute 13 left in this third period. Pointer's got to figure something out right here. You know, get as many shots as you can on goal. But, you know, you had a couple opportunities there. You had a couple guys run into each other down there for Stout.
Yeah.
Cody Moline racing up the ice, trying to find a pointer in the middle. Couldn't find anything. Shot missed.
It was a great shot on goal. Better save by Dawson Green.
Yeah, it was a good save. I mean,
yeah, you got to give credit where credit is due. Minute and 13 for the Pointers to have an answer, or they will fall 2-3.
Now we have.
And they will call for medical
possibly
attention.
Timeout now because fan got struck with the puck. I mean, they really took a shot. It was a hard hit.
That was a rocket.
Wasn't like ours before.
No.
That one just, that was a little light. But at this point, the Pointers got to figure something out. They have an empty net here.
Yep.
6-on-5 hockey right here with an extra man on the floor or on the ice. Poulias facing off possibly against Peyton Hart here. Pointers getting ready. They got to figure something out right here. Otherwise, it might be game over for them. Poulias. Face off won by Stout. Tries to shoot it out. Kept in by the Pointers. Ooh, shot by Stewart, just wide. Kept in by the Pointers though. Sherino over back to Hennigan. Hennigan over to David Hill. David Hill wide. Shot taken by Sherino. Oh wow, how did that not go in? Very couple shots just wide. Sherino keeps it in though, just a little out of the zone. Very dangerous opportunity here. Hennigan passes up to Poulias. Poulias shoots it in. Looks like Sandborn shoots it up the ice, but no icing called. It was tipped off a Pointer. Little over 30 seconds here. David Hill could have had a pass there, but very dangerous call, almost an icing call there. Possibly off the stick, icing waved off.
Last opportunity.
Tries to pass it up, David Hill. David Hill has it now. Very dangerous opportunity. Poulias can't corral it. Nobody can corral it, stuck in the corner now. Couple Blue Devils kind of fighting for it. David Hill collects it, tries to find the middle, nobody there. And that's gonna probably do it here. Stout clears it, game over, Stout wins. Man, how many of those shots you gotta take and just miss? That's just frustrating for the Pointers, but for the Stout, this is a huge, huge win for them. You know, keeps the third place standing in the WIAC. Pointers now fall to 8-2 in the WIAC. And now 2 losses in a row for their Points. Could hurt them in the standings, but, you know, a fantastic game by both sides, really.
Yeah, I have to push back on that just a tad, Brody. I feel like Stout got away with one here.
Good chance they probably did.
But a valiant effort from this Pointers team. They put in the work and they nearly got away with it. I mean, you'd have to argue that this game could be 5-3 in favor of the Pointers. I don't know how 3 of those shots didn't go in. 2 off the post. 1, I don't know who cleared it out, but it was behind Green, right over the top of that red line in front of the Stout goal. But nonetheless, a game of inches doesn't go the way of the Pointers tonight. They'll have to come out tomorrow looking for an answer to defend home field advantage.
No doubt about that one, Frankie. Well, it's been a blast here at KB Willard Arena. Point falls 3-2 here for men's hockey. You've been listening to Pointers Studios here on YouTube, broadcast of WIAC Hockey. Thank you for listening in. Have a fantastic night.